What's going on, guys? Welcome to your 12th Java game tutorial, and in today's tutorial we're going to start doing some collision detection. Very basic, very simple collision detection. What we're going to do is we're going to go into our platform class, and this is where we're going to check for the collision with the ball. So what we want to do is within our update method, because again this gets called every time we loop through our thread, this is where we're going to check for collision. And we're just actually going to create a method called check for a collision. Let's create that bad boy. So now we have a method called check for collision, but what we actually want to do is we want to have some reference to the ball that we have. In the previous tutorial we had the get and the set, but again within our platform class we don't know which ball object we're looking at. So actually for our update method we're going to also pass in the applet information and also the ball that we're checking collision with. So we're going to refer to a ball object, call this ball B, and we're going to say check for collision, and we're going to pass in the information of the ball that our update class will get passed in. And then within our check for collision we also want to say, hey, we're getting a ball object being passed in. So now we have a ball object. The only other thing that we have to do to get the information of the actual ball that we're controlling is go into the starting point class, and again our P update, this is our platform update, it passes in the starting point, which is again our applet, but we also want to pass in the ball that we're working with. And we've set up two balls right now on the screen, but we're just gonna refer to ball B because we have ball B and ball B2. Ball B is the one that we control with the left and right arrow keys, so that's also the one that we want to check for collision detection. Eventually we're just going to delete ball B because we aren't really going to use it too much there. So you can either delete that now or in another tutorial. I'm just probably going to get rid of it right now, all of the ball B stuff there. So alright, and we're good to keep continuing here. So let's save this. The next thing that we want to do is go back to our ball class and also say get radius, because we're going to need that as well. If you guys didn't do that in the last tutorial, just say get radius method. That's going to return a radius for us because we might need that within our ball class, within our platform class, I'm sorry. So now we get the information from, again, our ball called B that we control within our applet. So what we're going to do now within this check for collision is set up some integers like ball x. We're going to set this equal to the ball object that we get passed in, and then we're just going to say get x. That's just going to return the x value of our ball, so the center of the horizontal of our ball. And then we're also going to refer to the ball y, and then just again that's going to be b equal get y, int radius. I believe they're all integers. B radius, or get radius. So all we're doing is getting the information from the ball, and we're going to check that collision with also the information of our specific platform. So we have our ball x, our ball y, and our ball radius. So again, the x and the y values in the center of our ball. We actually probably can just check for the very bottom of our ball. We might change this here in a bit, but what we're going to do is pretend, let me try and draw this and pretend I'm drawing something, but here is a circle. All we're going to check for a collision is at the very bottom of our circle for right now. If that's on top of the platform or in the platform somewhere, we're going to change the direction of our ball. So what we're going to say is if ball x plus radius, so again all that's saying is, hey, this is the bottom of our ball, or I'm sorry, ball y. What am I doing here? Ball y plus the radius is greater than our platform y, and so we're going to say if that's greater than y, and again ball y plus radius less than our y, again referring to where our platform is, plus, let's say like 32. So we have a little bit of leeway there because, or actually let's do our height, plus our height here. And I'll explain exactly what this is. here once we're done with this. But so what we're going to do is we're actually going to say b.setDx, again dy, because that's the up and down speed, and we're going to set our dy to the opposite direction. So our dy, or a speed in the y direction, was a double, so we're going to set up another double, and we're going to say new dy. We're going to set this equal to whatever our ball's current dy speed, or speed in the vertical direction, is, and then we're going to also times that by a -1. So all we're doing is changing this direction of our current y speed. So then what we're going to do is we're going to set our ball's dy here to our new, or our new dy, which is basically, again, just the reverse order, so it'll shoot the ball back upwards. So let's check this out, see how that looks and works. So I'm going to save this here, and it looks pretty good, right? I mean, it's kind of a simple code there, but if we move over, that's the problem. It's always going to be above, or it's always going to bounce off, because we aren't checking the x direction at all. We're just checking the y direction. So in the next tutorial, we'll get the x figured out and get a little bit better collision going on. So thanks again for watching, guys, and I hope you have a good one. Catch you later.